Yo, 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 what's going on? Watchlist time. I've got a bit to go over. In terms of trades from today, I'm a bit pleased. So this evening, doing a bit of review, and was able to shrink down my watch list. I've had quite a few names. After going over stuff yesterday, I realized how much I had on watch, and I wasn't. Yes, we've got thousands of names to trade on a daily basis, and then we try to narrow it down. But I was still having 10, 15 names on a watch list, and I wasn't doing a great job narrowing it down to one or two main ones. I was trying to do too much yesterday and today. So with attention spread a little thin, like if you recall, AQB basically did exactly what I said, running from 50 cents to 120. And I said that these types of names are usually off-radar faders that give up the entire range in a day. If you go back and watch it, that was word for word what I said, and that's what it did. Nice big red day. Never really bounced, was just steady lows all day. And you got this pop, red to green fail, opening range breakdown through 90s. Even if you took the opening flush, I mean, there's 13 cents off risking 5. And then if you're holding it, then, even better. CRVO, I got stopped out, and this thing worked. Just because I don't really know what I could have done differently on this. I let it push. The past few days that it's faded hasn't broken its opening range highs, which this one did. So I bought a dip versus VWAP. Nice strong volume candle breaking through highs. Risk on low a day. Catch a little bit of slippage through lows. But is what it is. Volume didn't really come in. And then not until midday, you get the exact same candle that came right here. And for some reason, this one sticks. So I don't really think I could have traded it any differently. Responsibly, that is. So happy with the trade on it. Took an entry, set a stop, respected my plan. And it just worked on a different time frame. So is what it is. AONQ, barely even worth mentioning. Small little trade. Was looking for failed fall through. Didn't fail. Covered immediately. Barely anything. PSTV, same kind of thing as CRVO. Let it pull back. Buy. Dips off opening range highs. Set a stop at lows. Get stopped. And it grinds back. So not really much I can do. These are typical entries and typical stops that I'm setting at key levels, and just getting stopped out. QBTS, small winner. Starter on in pre-market. We had that little 8 level. Looking left. You can see right through here in these 810s. So we were below it in pre-market, starting to roll over. But I was patient till open for any meaningful size. So letting this run 20, 30 cents against me doesn't really matter. Let it push, pull, hard crack, lower high, short, sized in versus highs, add versus VWAP as a guide, VWAP reclaim, stop for flat, small gain, small loser, whatever. It's a flat trade. It continued quite a bit higher, but inevitably faded back to lows. So it seems like from my last few trades on this that just kind of chopping myself up, whether it's making or losing money doesn't really matter, but not catching the meat of the move. So I think I'm going to take the swing approach that I had in mind all along and look to short this thing at open tomorrow, and maybe set a stop at 12 or 9.50 or something like that, just set a wide stop and try and take it off radar and let it do its thing. Just not look at it. Maybe set some price alerts. Set a stop and set a price alert at like $6 or something, and come back later. I think that's going to be the approach I have to take on this if I'm still in the mindset to short it. Qubit RGTI looks super weak too. This thing just keeps failing. Nice failed follow through setup. Crack, consolidate, sub VWAP, pops first 905. You get like 5 cents of risk, and nice unwind there. This one looks like it's donezo. NKTX, little percent gainer. We had what were those gappers today? We had L something, LET, LYT, something like that. History of fails, but it was just such a cheap name. I think it has range, but if you're paying commissions, then you're just gonna get chewed up. But same kind of thing. You get most of the range off open and then sideways the rest of the day. You had G-Tech, choppy, sideways throughout the day. Weak close there in after hours. NKTX, nice runner. Opened up around 140, 150-ish. Went on a nice move up over 2+. Consolidate sideways. If this fails, if we go to a longer time frame, if this fails under these 190s, it probably pulls back. But if we get a flat open, maybe 190 flush, could get a red to green move. A bunch of volume did come in near the highs, so I would hope this thing runs for a couple days and then could at least get some percent gainers to look for shorts down the road. VVPR was wild midday. Insane. T1 halted, opened. Boom. Squeeze all the shorts. And then right back. So you could see it get back below these 3s. And then you got this liquidity pocket here. If this goes back below 370, it could fade all the way back to the mid 1s. You can see the volume profile here. You got a huge pocket in there. MLGO went on a run, double top, clear out of the breakout level, and then retrace the whole move again. This one's definitely not an easy trader. I'm just keeping it on watch because this name, it brought a bunch of momentum into small caps. So people definitely have it on radar. So I'm just keeping it on watch basically because I know other traders are watching it. So this is kind of a sentiment name for me at this point. HMR, I bought this downtrend break, currently swinging it, wide risk approach, and look for a bigger picture trade. You can see this was formerly MGOL, if you recall over here, so has gone on some multi-day runs in the past. And then since its name changed somewhere back here, one of these days, we had this volume come in, pull back, and then all higher lows since. So once this starts to break and build 4+, I think game on once it's over 4. But I think this is the early entry. If it's going to go now. So I'm interested in adding all dips and risk towards the lower end of the channel. And I think that's about it. So probably NKTX, VVPR, looking for that breakdown, and then Quantum, HMR for some possible swing ideas. So that's all I got. Drummer Max, you caught that, 430 to 620s. No follow through. Nicely done. Nicely done. Alrighty, that's my watch list for this evening. Tomorrow's Friday, last day of the week. We still got one more day for the month next week on Monday. So March will continue. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you in the room. Peace.